All right, so I'm always chewing a piece of gum. But let's get into this right quick, man. Let's get into this video right quick. It's not that long, so hold on. Let's get into it. What the hell? Okay, I don't know what the hell happened.
I'm not necessarily old school, but I was raised by the old school, and I believe in that 100%. Like a woman, she needs to feel protected by her man. She needs to feel taken care of in every sense of the word. So,
but see, here's another part that this goes to is that the new evolution of woman is partly our fault. It's all
agreed. Okay.
I'll go there with you because we have neglected our responsibilities to make a woman.
Exactly. Yeah.
To make a woman.
And that's why you can even have this kind of couple.
And it's really not the woman's fault. They're just dealing with the residue that's left for so many fatherless homes. And so now you got young cats on the tape like up here. Yeah, I ain't got no problem staying home. Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
All right, man. We're gonna have to pause it right there. I know these guys are a little older. So I really didn't grow up in the generation they grew up in. But for my generation, my guys, the under 40 crowd, yeah, I can't agree with that. I didn't grow up, you know what I'm saying? I'm under 40, so I don't have kids I'm not taking care of or anything like that. So you can't blame the system on men. I mean, if we were going to go and blame a system, I mean, shit, we could go as far as back as slavery. You know what I'm saying? Of broken households. You know what I'm saying? So you can't blame black men for that. You know what I'm saying? Because we could go all the way back to slavery when family was broken up. But let's not even go that far. You know what I'm saying? Let's not even go that far. But there's a documentary that was made in, I believe, the 70s or the 80s. I could pull it up at any time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still public on YouTube. And basically it describes how both sides... You know what I'm saying? Both sides. Basically, the guy, he would be like, "Yeah, man, I'm not going to raise my kids." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it was made in the 70s and 80s. So, like I said, those guys would be in their 40s to 50s by now. So the guys were like, "Nah, man, I don't want to. I don't want to deal with her. I don't want to take care of my kids." Or whatever he was saying. I'm not quoting word for word, but basically, he didn't want anything to do with her, even though she had his child. So that I do understand, but like I said, that was not my generation. So for my generation to deal with that, with the attitudes, it's like, if the females in my generation, you didn't have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Your mother may have had to deal with that. Your grandmother may have to deal with that, but you didn't deal with that personally. You know what I'm saying? Because even girls without kids, it's like, you don't have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things, we are all victims. You know what I'm saying? As a black community, on the grand scheme, we are all victims because of what happened in our past. It's just a snowball effect of what happened in the future. But we can all make our individual choices as individuals. You know what I'm saying? So even though you've seen your mother struggle with something, your auntie struggle with something, your grandmother struggle with something, what does that have to do with you? You know what I'm saying? If everybody in your family dealt drugs, does that mean you have to deal drugs? If everybody in your family was into prostitution, that does not mean you have to be a prostitute. You know what I mean? So just because every woman in your family has had man problems doesn't mean you have to sit up there and indulge in the hatred and the repetitiveness of hating men or disliking men or not trusting men. You know what I mean? That was their experience. That experience did not happen to you. And even if it did happen to you, you have to learn how to deal with it and move on as a person. We all go through shit. Men, women, dogs, cats, birds. You know what I'm saying? If a dog loses his tail, does that not make him a dog anymore? No, they keep on moving, man. You ever see animals and they may lose an arm or a leg. They keep on moving. A bird without wings, maybe it can't fly, but it ain't going to just give up on life. It ain't going to still look high to the trees and to the sky. Come on. We all go through shit. But that's not an excuse to treat other people like shit. Or to take it out on other people. If a guy was no, hold on, I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna stick to some real shit. Just because one cop pulls me over and treats me like shit doesn't mean I have to treat every cop like shit. I'm just saying some real shit. That doesn't mean just because one person treated me wrong doesn't mean I should look at the whole world as my enemy. But back to that documentary. So basically, he said that, and the female, she was like, you know, that's what he does, and you know, I really don't want to pursue him, and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And then she ended up having another baby by him. So that was her choice. You know what I'm saying? They were young, so they shouldn't even been involved in that. They were 12. They were like 17, 18, somewhere around there. But they weren't working. They didn't have a strong educational background. They weren't doing the things that they needed to do to prepare themselves for the future. So you can't blame the guy in this situation. I really can't blame the girl either. It's accountability on both parts. You know what I mean? People want to grow up too damn fast, and then once they realize, damn, I don't even have it all, but I done made so many wrong choices, now you want to blame somebody. No, you have to blame yourself. You laid down in that bed, you have to make it. If you slept with the wrong guy, you slept with the wrong girl, hey, listen, that's life. Learn from it. Men get the short end of the stick too when it comes to females. It's not always, the females. Save the women. Bro, guys have been set up and killed by women. I could bring up plenty of articles. So we cannot just blame one side of the situation. We can't. There's toxic sides on both, but it can be changed. Knowledge, mental health, talking about it, bringing this shit to light to say, hey, you know what? This is a fucked up system. We need to change it. As black people, we need to change it. We need to change our shit to better our community. So nah, you can't just blame one side, man. You know what I mean? Because we can't sit up there and say, let's because he's talking about the guys. So I'm gonna have to go on the females part right quick. We can't sit up here and say, if we have 10 women or 10 females saying, oh, the guys are bad, they all walk out on their kids. They're all walking out on their kids. Bro, how do 10 women choose all these guys? Out of all the guys in the world, y'all only choosing the guys that walk out on their kids. Let's just say that. Let's just say if it's true. You're telling me every single guy just walking out on his kids? That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That means no one would know their dad. And we know that's not true. We're going every guy. That doesn't even mathematically make sense. If we have 100 guys, all 100 of them are going to be shitbags. All 100 are going to cheat. All 100 are going to walk out on their kids. All 100 don't take care of their responsibilities. All of them. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? No, you just chose the wrong person. Guys do it too. We choose the wrong female. Sometimes we could be great guys, but we'll choose the wrong female to lay with, and then she'll get bitter, she'll get cold, you know what I'm saying? And it won't be our fault. Because like I said, females are manipulative. They start out one way, then as soon as they get what they want, you know what I'm saying? Females use guys for looks too. Oh yeah, he look good. I can't wait to have his babies. Then once she gets that baby, she don't want nothing to do with him. But we don't talk about that though. But anyway, let's move on, man. I don't want to make this too long.
Got to pay for my food. Oh man, it's 50-50. It ain't 50-50. Partner, a relationship with a woman, with a wife, it's not 50-50. No. If you're married, it's 85-15.
I had to pause right on his face. That's my face right now. It depends, man. Let's stop saying, oh, it's not 50-50, man. It's not 50-50, man. Bruh, I don't know everybody's financial background. If 50-50 is going to work, motherfucker, make it work. If you have to go in the house 50-50, motherfucker, go on the house 50-50. Because if you don't go in the house 50-50, then you're coming up 0 to 100. So either somebody got to pay the 100, you're going to have to pay. That's life. Somebody's going to have to pay the bills. So you can't sit up there and try to say 50-50. It's going to be 50-50 or nothing. If you have the choice of 50-50 or nothing, people are going to think 50-50 is bad. 50-50 bad. I might as well have nothing. I might as well do all myself. Instead of 50-50, that's stupid. That's very stupid. If I can get 50% off on something, damn it, I want the 50% off. I take 15% off. I take 20%. I take 3% off. You know what I mean? If I had the option, because all options are better than paying 100%. You know what I mean? So I can't speak on everybody's background. If 50-50 works for you, make it work. If he can pay all the bills, then he can pay all of the bills. But when we're talking about the general public, man, you know, people gonna talk shit either way. I'm gonna talk shit either way. People gonna talk shit either way. People finna talk shit. But man, listen, as long as it's getting positive and you're progressing, that's all that counts. It don't matter how you start, it matter how you finish. You dig? Let's move on.
The woman get 85, you get 15. That's really the way it works. They do more, they're responsible.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, man.
Wait, hold on.
I've got to bring you in.
Wait.
Come on, boy.
You just a bait.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, when you said it was
Yeah.
50-50,
No, it's
I
not
said, okay,
50-50.
60-40, 70-30.
No, it's not. This is how it works. It requires.
And see, I don't know why they just try to belittle that guy right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, spit some game. Educate him. You gotta belittle him like he a baby. No, he a grown-ass man. Stop, man. See, I would have went off on this. See, that's why they don't want real niggas like me. Hey, nigga. I ain't no motherfucking baby, nigga. Watch your motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? You got your opinion, I got my opinion, man. You spit your shit, I spit my shit, nigga. And we can decide on who shit sound better at the end of the day. But, nigga, don't son me, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? You dig? Man, talk that shit, nigga.
A woman more money to dress, to take care of herself, to run the household. You're not really good at running the household. You don't know where the kids. You don't know when soccer practice is.
What the kids at?
You ain't been to the PTA meeting. You don't know nothing. You just ignorant.
So who's the teacher again?
That's right. You don't know nothing. A woman knows virtually everything to really run that empire. I'm doing what I do. I protect, provide.
I'm gonna stop him right there. This is another thing, man. This is why every man is different. Some men can't handle it all. Some men need a woman as a helpmate. Some guys can't handle it all. But some guys can handle it all, motherfucker. Stop playing with this game. You know what I'm saying? Every man can't be a king. But we do have some king-ass motherfuckers that can know it all and handle it all. You know what I mean? And that's something we don't talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers ain't going to say no shit like that. They like, damn, this motherfucker can handle it all. This motherfucker knows everything. You know what I'm saying? And even though I may not be in attendance and everything, that don't mean I don't know what's going on and how to do it and how to instruct on how to do it. No, because it's really some king motherfuckers. Oh yeah, I know about the PTA meeting. Yeah, I know every teacher name at the school. I know their wives' name. I know their husband's names. I know every recital. And I'm still grinding hard at work. I know everything going on at work too. And in the household. And what the kids doing. I know it all. There's some real king motherfuckers that can do all that shit. I know everybody's birthday. You know what I mean? There's some real king motherfuckers that can do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, when you have motherfuckers like that existing, you have guys that can't do it all. You have them hating, and then the women, I would say the females are somewhat intimidated by it because they like, damn, this nigga can do it all. What he need me for? I need you to carry out these instructions. Instructions? I don't know if I don't know instructions. I need something I can handle on my own and something that only I can do. Only I know. No, I got it. Just handle these instructions the way I'm telling you how to do it. Like I'm saying, like that's too much. Like you just can't sit back and enjoy the ride and let the conductor do the conducting around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's different type of guys. I understand. That's what I said. I understand. Even I think they're about to say it, so I'll jump forward a little bit. But even guys that can't handle it all, I see why females are running to them, so they can baby and nurture them. Oh baby, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. I handle it, because she feels though she has importance, she has meaning in life. Because this guy can't handle it all. You know what I mean? He can't tie your shoes right if it wasn't for her. So she's choosing up with him because she has more self-importance. So she'd be like, oh yeah, I got some importance around this motherfucker. He needs me. Especially if he looks good and everything else. He's appealing to her. He needs me. But when you fucking with a boss, man, that's a completely different thing. I can handle it all. I don't need you. I just need you to follow these instructions the way I'm telling you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny thing with Steve, man. He said here he be talking, and people be lit, but he's not a boss motherfucker to be talking about that shit. He is not a boss motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Man, I really don't know too many people that have a public platform that can really say some boss ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's a mediocre guy, don't get me wrong. He's an everyday guy, so a lot of people gonna relate to it. But we need to have some boss motherfuckers speaking, man. We need to have some boss motherfuckers be like, yeah, man, I know everything that's going on. I can handle all that. I know everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I may not be in attendance to everything, but I'm omnipresent. You dig? Let's keep going.
Profess. 3 P's that a man show love. So if you're not providing for your woman,
Hold
you're
on
not protecting her, and you're not professing your love for her, what you doing? And until we start teaching this to the younger generation, they actually think that a girl supposed to pay for something.
Man go out and get his woman, prepare a place for his woman, and set it out for his woman, and she take care of it. It ain't supposed to be the other way around.
All right, hold on. I think it's part 2 where they were talking about the rest of the stuff, so hold on right quick. All right, let's get to it.
Here's what's interesting. So there's cats that are with a woman. Her career is on a whole nother level than his. She making money. He stays home. I don't think that means he's emasculated, because I think even to your point, Steve, if y'all got a relationship where, listen, sister's career is the top career, that doesn't mean you can't protect. That doesn't mean that you can't show love. It means though, wait though. It means though you got to be clear about what your role is.
Yeah. I can understand this. Things that got a little, off kilter. She making more money. That's cool. Mm-hmm. And you decide to you got to stay at the house for a time with the kids. Mm-hmm. There's nothing in me that's going to allow myself to sit here the entire time.
Right.
While my girl go out and kill everything we eat. And I'm sitting at the house babysitting.
Right.
But wait, Steve, what is more important? than making sure.
Let me address that right quick. Again, sometimes you just don't have boss motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100. Can a man stay at home while the woman or women go out and provide funds? Absolutely. Absolutely. That can happen. That does not mean you not the boss of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's different shit. It's different shit how it goes on. You know what I'm saying? I think he's thinking about we not thinking on the same level. You know what I'm saying? I think Steve is thinking about a guy staying at home being I forgot what's the name of that movie? Mommy Dad or some shit, or Daddy Mom or some shit. But anyway, whatever the name of the movie was, this old movie. And then he was a stay-at-home dad, and he had the apron on. He's like doing all this maid type work. I seen another guy doing this. I seen another guy doing that video. He was taking care of the. Hold on, matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if I can break it up right quick so you can know what I'm talking about. Hold on, right quick. Let me put the camera on pause right quick. Shoot. Alright, cool. I ain't got a lot. Put my password in again, so hold on right quick. Let's see if I can find this video. Ah, here it is.
I made Gigi who eats pasta. Let's just say it was all you can eat breadsticks that night. For dessert, we made cookies for two with chocolate chippies. They were sweet, just like the taste of our victory over the patriarchy. Sorry, tough guys. Welcome back to a day in the life of a stay-at-home husband. You better check your misogyny at the door because we're going on a business trip. Here, Queen. You dropped this. We got in pretty late last night, so I wanted to make my wife's morning special. I headed over to Joey's and got her some flowers. These represent the bright and budding future of equality. Next, I headed to a local female-owned bakery and got some coffees and croissants for her and her coworkers. Yeah, hi, Uber for the HBIC. I chauffeured her to work, then dropped her off. Don't forget those coffees, boss. Then I sat alone with my thoughts all day until she was done at work. She labors hard, but not this weekend. Sorry, tough guys. Welcome back to a day in...
All right, that's enough of that. So I think that's what Steve is thinking about, man. We talk about the stay-at-home. I don't know, man. Well, you know, the whole husband thing. But anyway, when we talk about a stay-at-home husband, I think that's what he's thinking about. I think that those are the images that are running in his head right now when that guy said that. But those are not the images that are running in my head. The images that are running in my head is a king at the throne while he has a woman or women taking care of the house, going out, getting the money, and coming home and rubbing my back. That's the images running in my head. You dig? So you can definitely, you could have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's different type of guys. We have to understand that not every guy is the same. I think we're running into that problem in the dating scene where people are thinking every guy is the same, or because of his horoscope or whatever the fuck y'all be thinking about, man. No, you have to know the person as an individual. You have to know the person. Just ask them, what are your standards and morals? You ask a guy that, you will know everything. You will know everything about him. What are your principles on life? And see if he lives up to that. Fuck all that other shit. Just ask him that. Just simple. If he can't answer, man, you better run the fuck away. If he ain't living up to what he's saying, run the fuck away. Make this shit easy for y'all, man. Y'all should be hitting that fucking like button. Son, bitch. But, yeah, man, I think that's what he's thinking about. But if we think about a king, do you see kings going out, working the fields, and doing all this shit? No. If you ever looked at Coming to America, did you see the king or I'm gonna fuck his name up. Prince of, what's his name? I forgot his fucking name. You know, the Prince, Eddie Murphy. Did you see Eddie Murphy going out baking pies and doing all this shit? No, he had women throwing rose petals at his feet. He had women bathing him. His meals was prepared. That did not make him less of a man. No, he was the prince, Prince Hakeem. You know what I mean? The guy was a king. He wasn't doing nothing but sitting at the throne. And then the prince, he was handling diplomatic problems with the other tribe, Wesley Snipes' character, and attending things in the kingdom. What should be done about this? What should be done about that? Da 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 da. You don't see kings doing all this domestic work. No, they do political work. They don't do all this domestic work. So are we going to say, oh man, he's a king, man. He a beta male. He a king, man. That's all he do is sit on the throne and shit. And collect money from the people, man. Taxes and shit, man. He a beta male. He a king, man. But he a beta. Like, nigga, you sound dumb. Nigga, look up any king lifestyle, nigga. Like, come on, man. You sound dumb as hell. Kings be having, like I said, women or women. You know, a woman or women. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you want to roll. But we all know kings in historical times had more than one woman. And they was getting it how they want to get it. Multiple kids and everything. They was getting it how they want to get it. He is not a king. He doesn't have that king mentality. Like I said, he's a common man. He's a family man. That's cool. Every guy is different. I understand. I'm not taking anything less from him. I'm not taking anything less from the other guy. I'm not taking anything less from the other guy. Guys are different. It's cool. You found a way to survive in life. You found your purpose in life. But you ain't a king. You ain't a boss. It's fine. You know? We got to recognize that shit, man. We can't sit up there and always say, something wrong with him being a king. It's just something wrong with that. Nah, man. He a king. He a boss. That's what he do. You can't fuck with it, roll out. You want a beta male? That's fine. Go get your beta male. The choice is yours. That's what you want to do as a person. You want a beta male. All right, cool. You want a king. All right, cool. Go get him. Stop trying to change who this guy is. If that's who he is, roll with it or roll the fuck out. Stop. Don't make the beta male to a king. Don't make the king to a beta male. No. Don't try to make a boss an employee. No, fuck with an employee. You want a boss? Fuck with the boss. But know who you fucking with. Understand who you are and how you can equate to this person. How can you be, well, I won't even say equate. How can you be a match to this person? But anyway, let's move on. Let's not make too long.
Your kids, your sons, your daughters are prepared for the world. And if it's a brother at the house who said, listen, she got this financial thing, but I'm about to prepare some soldiers in the house. It don't mean that he ain't sitting there doing nothing. Right. But we have said as men that babysitting, it ain't babysitting. It's preparing our babies for the world in a way that they need to be prepared. And sometimes cool. You got to create. You got to create a model.
Your kids.
It ain't babysitting.
But it's like this.
Hell no, though.
I can't show my sons, and I can't give my daughters the vision of a man sitting at the house while the woman is out getting it. I can't make my daughter think that's cool, and I damn sure can't make this boy think this is cool. And your ass was at the house when the family sank. What we talking about?
Steve, there are things that you can do around the house.
Like what? Mow the grass. Mow the grass.
See, so them motherfuckers really don't know. You know what I mean? Because they don't have that boss mentality. You don't know how to give instruction. That's not in your vocabulary. You don't know how to say, yeah, hey, I'm going to need you to go do this. I'm going to need you to go do that. You do this, you do that. And bring it back. When we think, you say, oh, why is the king the lion of the jungle? Because the king sits back. The king patrols. He patrols his territory, make sure no other male lions are coming in, and getting to the lioness. And the lioness raised the kids. The lioness goes out and hunts. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can Google that right quick. So y'all know I ain't bullshitting. Hold on right quick. Oh, what the hell? All right, so here we go. Hold on. Can we focus? Lionesses, not male lions, do majority of the hunting for the pride. Lionesses hunt around 90% of the time while the males protect the pride. National Geographic's Big Cat Initiative is a long-term effort to halt the decline of the big cats in the wild. It's no bullshit. You know what I mean? So you know. Let's go back to Facebook. Go back to the video. So like I said, you don't have that lion heart in you, dog. You don't have that lion spirit in you to go send the female to go hunt. And say, hey, bring it back. Bring that antelope back. Bring that wild boar back. And bring it back before dusk, because I'm hungry. You don't have it in you. That's understandable. Every guy is different. Some females can't handle that. You're not a lioness. If this was the wild, we have lions, we have lionesses. That ain't you. You might be a gazelle. You might be a wild boar. You might be a meerkat. You're not a lioness. You're not a lion. It's cool. Everybody is different. We have our roles in the savannah. You dig, man. So I'm going to end it on that note, man. You dig, man. Church.